Hi everybody, it's Diane, and we're going to play with the Spirograph today. I've had this, it was new. I, I dare say I'm in the same sort of condition, I think, at this point. $2.99 from Corvettes. Anybody know that store? I don't know if it was local. It was like kind of like well, I was going to say Target, but I don't think they had household stuff. It was clothes, toys, games, appliances, small appliances. At any rate, so I thought I'd show that. And yes, Possum Patty, if she's watching, she had just bought one of these, I don't know, a month or so ago, at a little toy thing from a dollar store, and I mentioned I still have mine. Here it is. I am missing one wheel, which I'm surprised after all these years that's it. And I do not have the original pins anymore, which I think is for the better because those were kind of short and they like to slip. And it came with a little booklet of all these cool things you could do that I never really mastered. It did come with pens. That's what this space here is. But those, of course, are dried up by now. And we have a refill kit for 54 cents. From Kmart. There was paper in there, and there's like one piece left. And yeah, you can see I do, and some sort of instruction thing that I probably never really looked at. And then this icky thing I picked up at a flea market once, and it was sealed. This is 59 cents. I'm like, oh, what's in there? Cool. It was just dumb paper and a board, which I shouldn't say dumb. This board I probably should be using because this one, Diane. When you get so many holes in it, your pen tends to catch them as you're working, and then it's not so great. So maybe we'll break in the new board. I made a few already just to get that out of the way. I'll do one so you can see. And then I think what we're going to do is a art journal page collage, because what started all this, I received an Amazon catalog and they had Spirograph in there. It's like, oh, which they don't tell you prices. But anyway, so I think we're going to do a page out of that, with that. And I may maybe scan one of these, the cover, or, this or something. I don't know. But anyway, just to show, I never really was that great at this. And for anybody that's never done it, as silly as this sounds, it's a little more difficult than you might think. Your choice of pen really matters. These are gel pens. It's very easy to slip. Don't be surprised if I do that, which of course throws your entire design off. Like I said, if you catch an old hole, then you kind of either make a hole or and so they're, honestly, for kids, it can be a little aggravating. I think. And if you don't know, you just go up against the wheel. But like I said, it's very easy to slip. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll just leave that one like that. All right, let's do one more real quick then. And some of the gears, whatever you call these things, wheels, spiros, like here I'll show, they're a little more difficult to do if you're on the outside. Like, it's harder to make it, see? See? After all these years, she's still doing that. All right. You get the idea. Anyway, I will pause and trim up the acceptable ones to use them on our little collage thing, and I'll come back and we'll make some kind of page. Okay, I will say this tray's held up pretty well these years. All right, I'll be back and we'll do a collage. Okay, I did scan part of that refill pack and got the kids, Kenners, and these two Spirograph things and these quotes. Anyone can draw beautiful patterns immediately. No limit to the different designs you can make. And then here's the ones I did. So yeah, a little inferior to theirs. Just for the record, because I know you all are running right now to get your old Spirographs. In case you don't know, felt tip markers like ultrafine Sharpies and that, they work for a while and then you damage the tips. So be aware of that. I really wouldn't recommend using them. Yeah, when you first use them, it's really great, but for some reason the felt tip does not hold up. Okay. Anyway, we need some sort of background, so I just was kind of thinking of piecing in paper, yellows, reds, I'm assuming, and then I had this brainy idea because I really need, obnoxiously tedious work in my life, doing a border to look like the gear there. Find your nuts. Well, we all agree on that. Anyway, I'm looking in my scrap box to see if I have red. I think that's too bright. Or yellow. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of red. I've mentioned this before. I don't use a lot of red in my work because it usually, it's kind of bright and attention getting. Oh, that's not bad. I cut away a lot of the Amazon ad because, well, that one I could use, but like that's Spirograph Junior, and this is it's like scratch, they're called scratch board, but that stuff where you scratch away the black and then there's colors underneath. That's what that is. So it's not like mine. So, and as you can see, I have enough anyway. Well, that's a tad more on the, I'm not going to as far as say orange, but pale. What about this? Her dress is this color. And when I was a kid, I would be like, what is with this girl's hair? It's so short and I'm sorry, little girl, kind of dorky. I never quite understood her hair. Diane, you have a mean streak in you. Criticize this little girl's hair. That's kind of fun. What do you think? Is it too much? I don't know. Can you have too much in an art journal page? I don't think so. Well, I suppose you could. Anyway, I guess I'll pause. I'm at least going to glue the background. I probably will go ahead and glue all of it. Yeah, maybe I should cut this out. I mean, you don't need a big white square there, do you? I may cut this out. I definitely will do that border off camera. That's going to be ridiculous. It could be done when I come back. I don't know. Go play with your Spirographs and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's done. I did do the border. I did it around the quotes too. I think that worked out pretty well. It's not perfect. It's freehand. I did not do it around the Kenners. I just thought it was getting a little busy and there's not a lot of room there. And yes, this is the only thing from that Amazon ad that made it on. That little Spirograph thing, I did cut it out. I glued it here just because I didn't know what else I would do with it. It just did not look right on here. I guess this is looking more vintage to me now, and that just did not look right. Trust me. Okay, Spirograph layout today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day.